Okay, so the walk to the Oracle Center actually led us to find the A16z offices here, which is crazy. It's like exactly like yesterday where it was like unintentionally going, just exploring places. You end up at the right place, which is crazy. So this is the A16z building in general. It's not super huge, but it's super nice and honestly super unexpected. Literally was not expecting it. Okay, we took all the great pictures, and honestly I don't see founders coming to pitch. I assumed, like it would have been crazy, founders would always be coming here, like bugging. I feel like it would have been busy, but it's not. It's literally just empty. So I don't think founders do in-person stuff. So if we had time, like the sneaking into A16z video, like just like what we did in New York, where we sneaked into like Inside Partners, Bessemer, we kind of like sneaked in. I feel like that was easier. No, that was harder because there was like a very high security, like New York building security in general. But this is like their own entire building, so it's crazy. It's a crazy thing. If we were in SF, we would definitely sneak into this building one day. So yeah, we'll definitely might make that video on a longer trip. Honestly, today's I'm prepared to sneak in. Plus, I took some pictures, so the people already saw me at the door. So today it might not work out, but on another day we can appear unannounced. But honestly, we might even appear announced. Like you might get a meeting. So excited for that. Now just grabbing lunch and then heading out to the other events. Making a vlog. Okay, met amazing people at the ice cream event. I also met someone who I met from New York, another person who's like a VP at Wells Fargo, but then he's also into startups. So we had a long conversation. He also wants to get into AI advisory, and we talked about we used to be an AI consulting company. Now I was charging my phone here because my phone's about to die. I'm meeting another entrepreneur. He's a founder here in SF. He's right outside, and we'll be going around, and then later on we'll head out to Databricks right after this. So let's get into it. Okay, met another fellow founder. Sam was working on his startup, and we were just talking about the SF environment. It's easier to raise here. That's why I was literally
talking about we can raise easily here.
It's amazing. But you come here often?
Yeah, this is amazing.
Ooh, look at this.
This is what we're paying for.
This is what they're paying for. This is a vibe, honestly. Like it doesn't look real. It looks like a big day. Okay, so we had a tour of SF, all the beaches. Now currently I am at Databricks, and there's this event happening. And honestly, it's amazing. The energy you meeting founders at SF. It's crazy. I'd explain that. Like you don't get the same energy in New York. It's different. It's like I do understand when they say SF cracked founders, and it does honestly mean compared to NYC, it does make so much sense. But it's exciting. Loving the energy. We'll keep you guys updated.
Beautiful space. I'm Marianne Becker. I'm going to be moderating the panel, and I'm head of DevRel at.
Okay, so in the middle of the Databricks event, we got accepted to an event at A16z, and I was at A16z the whole day. Feels like the manifestation just worked. Just staring at the building. Now we're entering the same building I was showing you guys this morning. Today has been crazy, so I'm heading out. So the event, the host, there's a lot of speakers. It's OpenAI, the different people. There's I think 6 companies speaking. So let's head out to A16z. Honestly, it's just 16 minutes away from where I'm at. So let's head out. And it's almost like 7 p.m. But my brain is still thinking like in Eastern New York time. So I'm literally feeling like tired or sleepy because it's like 10 p.m. in New York. But yeah, let's head out. So we got done with the A16z event. Amazing meeting founders. Also met someone who I met in New York. Some people are living in both areas. They skip the winters and then they're here and then they go back during the summer. Honestly, it's been a solid second day and a lot of progress really happened just over this past 2 days. And it's almost like you can manifest anything, literally. I really wanted to go to A16z and I feel like I just got manifested. It's super exciting. Ending the day for now. Tomorrow's Friday. It's all about reflection. There's an event happening by Vinod Koshla tomorrow. It's at Stanford, but then I'm not sure. It's a very early morning event and it's a very short talk. So I don't know if it's worth it to go, that early and then coming back. That's just like a 3-hour round trip would definitely kill the day. But there's another hackathon here happening in SF. So we'll probably head out there, do our weekly reviews, do our YouTube editing. We're still in schedule either way. Like, don't have to be in New York to be in schedule, which is perfect. But yeah, ending the night for today. Welcome back to another day. Today's a Friday, and currently there's a hackathon happening. We'll be heading out to the hackathon, and then also today's a Friday, so here everything seems kind of like chiller. But yeah. We'll start with the hackathon, do a key review. Okay, we are around Soma, heading into the hackathon. Let's get in.
But they're definitely not meant to limit any ideas that originate from you. So if you have, I'll let each of them briefly introduce.
Okay, we got done with the event. Met amazing founders, and now currently heading out to do our weekly review and our YouTube edit. Later on, there's 2 other events that are happening, which we'll head out to. Honestly, loving the energy. Friday morning, already getting. Okay, we got done with the weekly review. Currently, I am heading out to the gym. I couldn't find my current gym, but the good thing about travel is whenever I travel to a new city, the gyms always have the 3-day free trials, so you can try out most of the gyms. So we're heading out to a 24-hour fitness. Never skip your workouts, like always have it in. And we have our weekly calendar schedule for next week set up. Human X is happening. There's a lot of events around Human X that are happening next week, which is exciting. And yeah, let us head out to the gym. And then later on, there's 2 events happening. One's like a go-to-market AI event, and the other one is like a founder rave event. So excited for both. First the gym, then editing, and then we'll head out to those events. Okay, we got done with the gym, and honestly, it was so refreshing. Now all we have to do is start the YouTube video editing. And then we have like a few minutes till the event starts. It's a go-to-market event, so about sales, which is exciting. Let's head in.
And for tonight, there's a lovely prize. So my friend.
Okay, that was a great conversation. Honestly, SF events are completely different. It was like it felt like a startup scene from a movie where they had Mario Kart on the game, but then the conversations was like the different people working in startups, founders. I met someone from a venture studio who loves our startup. But it's exciting meeting the people, and the conversations are chiller. It's more like intentional compared to just networking. So it's so nice. It feels like a family in SF. Like there's the community. You have the community feeling in general. Now I'm heading out to the Builders Rave. It's kind of a bit far. It's more like around the bridge, so it's by the Bayside. I was like, instead of skipping it, honestly, it's an adventure. Why would I skip it? So let's try this. Let's see how it goes. great event. I just met a founder who has a lot of connection with the VCs over the past few years. And honestly, he invited us to one of those HumanX events hosted by 500. And 500 is one of the biggest VCs here in SF. And I'm like, wow, this is how like literally, he was explaining to me how, you know, the layers of the VC work. There's like the general events, there's the gated events, and there's the gated, like, you know, founders who only raised, like they have their WhatsApp group chats. And I already saw that on his WhatsApp, which is crazy. But honestly, I see the power of SF, honestly. Like, I see how it can literally raise, and it's all about connections here. But, you know, the events really make sense. You really have to move fast on them. But ending the night, it's almost like 11, so let's end it.